Your son is part of you. You know, your son come from your genetic bloodline. He got your characteristics already in him. Your temperament. He already have your body structure. And believe it or not, he'll have your same mentality. Because he part of you. So raising your own son is very important, because you want to teach your son the value of his last name and his legacy. We have sons to continue our legacy. That's why we have sons, to continue our bloodline. And you want to raise your son to be the greatest man you can make him. You want to raise your son for him to be the greatest man he could be. You want to raise your son to be a better man than you are. You know, the father leads the way and the son takes over. You want your son to have a better life than you had. You know, that's what you want. I don't understand how men have sons and they don't care about any of those things. They don't care about raising them. They don't care about taking care of them. They don't care about teaching them. They don't care about showing him the right way. They don't care about nothing. Maybe it's because they don't care about themselves. Maybe it's because they don't care about their bloodline. Maybe because their father didn't care about their bloodline with them. It's a reason why men have sons and don't look after them. It's a reason why men have sons and don't raise them. It's a reason why men have sons and don't be a part of their life. Maybe their daddy wasn't a part of their life. So it's a chain. You know, you gotta know people's family history. You know, you gotta know the history, because the grandfather and the father might not have been it might not have been a situation where the grandfather raised the father, or the great grandfather raised the grandfather, and then the father raised the father. So it could be a chain of the bullshit. It could be a chain of it. And you never know. But it's always a reason why. And you got to look into that reason. And if you happen to be, because you can't select your parents, a part of that chain, and you know and you see the chain, you got to break the chain for your son. Forget about that, what happened prior to you, because you couldn't select your parents. You got to work on the future with your son. No matter if you was a part of the chain, you got to break that chain for you and your son. You got to raise your son. You got to raise him to be a great man. And you got to teach him. Don't fall into that type of chain. Because you're going to set an example for him. And you're going to try to set a great example for him. For him to look up to know that this is how you handle yourself as a man. This is how you move as a man. This is how you move as a father. Because he's going to see the love that you're giving him. He's going to see the knowledge, wisdom, and guidance that you're applying into his life. So he'll know how to apply that same knowledge, guidance, and understanding into his kid's life and his grandkids' life, so that he can create his own chain.